Hi everyone, it's Ben RC with the Boca Voice, and today on Keys to Boca, we talk about the importance of staging when selling. We're gonna give you a couple tips, even if you're not selling, while we're touring this gorgeous home in St. Andrews Country Club. All right, guys, so we have a very special guest with us today, my friend and local staging expert and interior design expert, Margaret Schaffer. So, Margaret, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Ben. I'm so happy to be here. Let me tell you a little bit about my company.
Right.
It's called REH Interiors, Restyle Home Staging. I am the founder and lead stylist. It's based here in Boca, and we specialize in elevated home staging and styling.
Right, and that's what brings us here today.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've all heard the term staging, right? We watch HGTV, Bravo TV, but I wanted to bring on an expert. We're gonna tour this house and kind of show everybody, you know, what you do. So what is staging and what's the importance to a seller when they're making that investment to try to get their home sold?
So when you put your home on the market, it ceases to be yours. You really need to make it a commodity. Buyers have to come into the door and feel like this could potentially be their home. And staging can take lots of different forms. It could be as simple as depersonalizing and decluttering. Deep cleaning goes a long way. And then you could take it to the next levels of actually styling for sale. That includes things like maybe even changing some light fixtures, paint, and then of course what my company does is bring in designer inspired furniture to make the home show like a model home.
Right, I mean, there's an old saying, you can't make a second first impression. So the goal is when that buyer's walking through that front door, you know, they want to feel at home, right?
You want to feel at home. You want to keep them wanting more. You want them to want to see more of the property and not lose them at the first impression. So, and that can be done lots of different ways. You can, definitely cleaning is going to make a huge impression,
right.
Making sure that the property feels light and bright. But you know, before they even get in the door, the property has to resonate with them online. So.
Right.
We all know 92% of buyers start their home search online. So those pictures really have to capture buyers, otherwise they're not even going to get in the door in the first place.
So cool. I mean, that's awesome staging tips. So, you know, what about our viewers that, let's say, are not selling, right? And they just want to refresh. You know, they want to make their house, you know, a little bit nicer or change it up a little bit. Can you give us a couple tips, one or two maybe, you know, so they can try at home?
Sure. I mean, and anything that you do to change things up at home is going to make a huge impression. You could do a fresh coat of paint. I think that a creamy white or you know, a beigey gray, those kinds of colors are really good neutrals. They're modern neutrals. They feel fresh. They go with a variety of decor styles. And then once you've done that, or if you've done that, I think pillows and rugs are a great way to completely change the look of a space. Pillows, rugs, and accessories help to pull it all together. So if you're maybe looking to change your color palette, here's a tip where you can start. So you're gonna need a white, you're going to need a neutral, and then you're gonna wanna pick your bold color, whatever it is, and then you're just gonna want a friend for that bold color, something that will complement it and help tie the whole palette together. And I like to use textiles. You could use a piece of artwork, an accessory, something that speaks to you and inspires you to pull those color palettes from.
Yeah, and guys, listen, it's, you know, it's a lot of work, right? I mean, some people either have that design sense or they don't. But the good news is you can get some inspiration by looking at, you know, this video, or recently they can go to Bloomingdale's, is what I understand.
They can go to Bloomingdale's. We had such a great time talking about fall trends.
Right.
We shopped the entire third floor and put together 3-room vignettes.
That's
and
awesome.
I'll be posting pictures of what those vignettes look like on my social media. You can follow at Restyle Home Staging on Instagram.
And we'll tag that on this post. And guys, if you have any questions about some design inspiration, or you can go to her page, leave comments below. I'll make sure, you know, I'll forward them on to you so you can help them out at home. And guys, also, this home is for sale. So if you guys have any questions about that, I'll make sure to answer that as well. So Margaret, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Ben.
I appreciate it. And guys, I hope you learned something. I know I definitely did. And guys, I always say thank you for watching my shows. It means a lot to me. And if you haven't yet, please follow us at The Boca Voice. We talk all things real estate, politics, restaurants, charities, everything else in between here in Boca. I'm Ben RC, and I'll see you next week on Keys to Boca.